Wait a minute, you got me, you detail-oriented weirdos you. This isn't stuff we use, it's just that kind of vibe. That's another channel that I'll link down in the description, but it's Thursday. It's time for the best list ever. This week, 5 popular fidget toys. As I've mentioned in the past, I have attention deficit disorder. Insert all the bad jokes here. Do you have a good attention deficit joke? Tell me in the comments. Most of the stuff that's really happened to me is better than any joke. Anyway, so I fidget. Do I usually fidget with a toy? Not so much. My bad fidget habit is I tear at my skin on my, you see that? It's nasty. Seriously, I just do this, pick. My thumbs just, they're always raw. Bad fidgeter. The other thing is, I body drum all the time. Drives people crazy, especially at work. Brain's going, 15 different directions at once, and I'm I just spent like 10 minutes figuring out how to play YYZ on my body. If anybody needs to relax with a fidget toy, so I bought I bought more than 5 because this thing comes in a multi-pack. I bought 5 types of fidget toys. Some you'll recognize immediately and some not, maybe. By the way, if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit that little bell icon for notifications for when I put new stuff out. And if you have an idea for a list video, hit me up in the comments. I'm gonna start with everybody's current favorite, the spinner. This one comes from WeFidget.com, but so many people make these things. These buttons, you can move them to the middle. You can, since there are bearings here, you can move them on the bearings on the side. I like it here. I mean, the idea is, you can grab the buttons in the middle and spin it, but you can do that anyway. I like it because it creates sort of a weight imbalance, and then so when I rotate it like that, it feels, you can feel the shift. It's really odd. It's like that same kind of slightly off balance, like the feeling of when you put your hand out of the car window when the wind pushes. I don't know how to describe it. And I gotta admit, this was not originally my favorite of the bunch, but it's grown on me. That's what it looks like without the buttons. And if you put the buttons in the center, it does make grabbing the bearing a lot easier, and it will spin quite a while. Now I'm going to be doing a giveaway on this video. I'm going to give away all of the fidget toys except this one. But if your favorite idea of all the toys is the spinner, I'm going to tell you at the end of the video how you could win one from somebody else. Next up is the bicycle chain toy. Now this is a little one. I've seen them different lengths, different sizes, and you could shape them and things like that. I like this one because it's something you could hide in your pocket really easily. You could play with it in your pocket, people don't know you have it. Of course, you got, very limited shapes you can do, but the other thing that's nice is it's got these little rollers on the little joints of the whatever the technical name for these links, I guess. And they feel kind of nice on your hand when you roll like that. So if you're into the stim thing, stimulation would be more for like an autistic person than an attention deficit. Anyway, I like to put that on my finger. You can kind of play with it there, and like I said, roll it. You can have it as obvious as you want, or you can just keep it in your pocket and just kind of, simplicity is the key on that one, I think. Oh, but speaking of simplicity, how about the large bearing ball in the nylon sock idea? Very simple and very cool. Fit it in your pocket and just fiddle with it, play with it. It doesn't look like something you would even use, but I get a hold of these and I just keep screwing with it over and over. It doesn't make any noise, it doesn't spin. It's probably the calmest of the bunch. Kind of reminds me of those Chinese finger cuff things too. So you can do this. As far as my giveaway goes, since they came in a multi-pack, it looks like I'm giving away, what is that, 9 of them? By the way, the giveaway for this video is just simply for the commenters down below. So let me know which of the 5 is your favorite in case you win. It's a random selection. If you win and you're not the first particular choice for your toy, I'll give you one of these. Best case scenario, you win the one you want. Worst case scenario, well, you don't win. But I mean, if you win, worst case scenario, you get one of these. The thing is, I thought it was a ball bearing, and I've seen ones with a bearing, but this is a marble. Same effect. Next up is the famous Fidget Cube imitation Chinese knockoff. You've probably seen videos on this versus the real one. I would have bought the real one for the review, but they weren't shipping yet when I bought these toys. Which lets you know how long they've been sitting around the office until I got around to making this video. This is just a little bit bigger than the real thing, but not much. The little joystick sits a little higher than on the real one. But otherwise, it's got the same functions. You get your little light switch thing, get your joystick, get your dials, Get the ball that also clicks. 5 buttons on the dice side. What did I leave out? Oh, the little spinner thing. And the worry stone thing. I don't know, when I have this in my hand, I like it, especially that. I don't know, it's just nice. I really thought when I ordered all of these that this was gonna be my favorite. Not the case though, it's really between the little ball in the nylon sack and the spinner, and I think I picked the spinner. Although I probably will have a little heartache associated with giving it away. What I love about this is the company that made it didn't even change the name from the Kickstarter company. Fidget Cube, just like the other Fidget Cube. Just goes to show you, if you have an idea that Shenzhen can imitate inside 2 weeks, make sure you get your patents in place. Lastly and leastly is this gigantic 12-sided die monstrosity Sputnik thing. I thought this was gonna be smaller when I ordered it. It's a lot bigger than the already big Fidget Cube. You're not hiding this in your pocket at a meeting. Got little slider switches here is probably my favorite part. The worry stone, arrow clicker buttons, whatever this is. Then you got 3 of them over here. Hello repetition. Another clicker button. I mean, you got the arrow one. On-off switch. Incidentally, fun bit of trivia. You know what those little markings are on an on-off switch? It's 1 and 0. It's binary, just like the switch. You got a little rubber hangy thing ribbed for her pleasure, or his pleasure. And then another button. Frankly, I hate this one. But if you like it, you can have it. Leave me a comment. Say you want the sucky one. I'll send it to you in the sucky box.
Oh yeah, I said I'd mention that fidget spinner. Well, for that you should watch this guy, Answers with Joe. That great looking hunk of metal he's holding was crafted by this guy, and it comes in a fantastic custom box made by this guy. I'll put that link in the video description.
Been longer than we're supposed to put.
Yeah. It feels
cracky. If you're interested in family vlog style reviews, please check out stuff we use. That's linked up here on the screen, along with another video YouTube thinks you'll like, and a link to our vlog. And what the heck, I'll throw up a link to the Hot Wheels channel as well. So if you're into that stuff, we're here twice a week, soon to be 3 times a week. There's gonna be a new series called How, but how to fit that in the schedule is the trick. And until next time, stay weird and stay out of the comfort zones.